We gotta wait for it to say, and you live. All right, ready? And hey
ma, what's up? Let's slide. All right, and we gon' get it on tonight. I know.
Are you listening to me? Did you just take off and start running?
I don't think that you are keeping up. I thought it sounded fine, although I'm pretty loud.
Hey ma, what's up? All right. Let's make sure we focused.
You smoke,
Can
I
you see
smoke,
us?
I drink, me too. All right.
Is that how they sounded in the background?
Me too. I was downtown clubbing, ladies' night.
Oh, you want
I
to keep going?
looked for a shorty. What's your name? What's your age and height? I told her I'm 18 and live a crazy life.
You
Plus,
sounded so unsure.
Ladies like.
What's your age and height? What's up, guys? Happy Monday.
Hi.
I have my good friend Jade here today.
So, hello.
Right from Great Taste and You Trash Fam. What's going on?
You know, nothing.
Just living.
Just hanging out with my good buddy Pat in front of a giant chalkboard.
In front of it's kind of like an all-encompassing chalkboard.
I am in a chalkboard.
You are in a chalkboard. What's going on, everybody? I hope you guys' weekend was amazing. As it seems like you guys be having fun. I don't have anybody just like, man, my fucking weekend sucked.
This is coming from a guy that does nothing on the weekends.
I try not to.
Vicariously through everyone else, which is nice.
I very much try not to do I try to do as much nothing as possible, and I think it keeps you happy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Speaking of doing nothing, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to ask about show the shirt. Yours.
Mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, yeah.
Show the shirt. All right. A lot of people don't know that you're actually an astronaut that works for NASA.
We talked about this. Nastronaut. That could be anything. Like a nasty astronaut.
Like a nasty. What is a nasty astronaut?
Little astronaut.
They have giant suits, so they just be like, yeah.
Yeah. You should see how I work that big suit. It's quite titillating.
Breathe on the little helmet, like.
And then I do like a dick and balls like right in front of my face.
But you are working for NASA. You're doing.
I work with NASA.
Okay.
There's a difference.
I mean, weren't you like overseeing people doing like Mars rovers and stuff?
Absolutely.
That's fucking NASA. Okay.
Yeah.
So
thanks.
tell us about all that stuff going on, because I purposely didn't ask you when I saw you.
Oh, I thought you just genuinely didn't care.
No. I purposely don't ask people before we start shooting.
Oh, okay. That's how you do it. All right. So I actually work for a nonprofit, and NASA's one of our partners. They're awesome. And what my nonprofit does is we try to help more female and minorities get jobs in STEM careers. So STEM is science, tech, engineering, and math. Okay. And I don't know if you've stepped into an engineering lab recently, but it's full of a lot of people who look the same, aka like older white dudes. Okay.
No Asians?
Huh?
No Asians?
You know what?
It's
changing. You know, that's a good point. So we're now starting to have to outsource to places like India to get skilled, qualified workers, because the way the education system now is, we're not really preparing students that well for jobs in, aerospace and whatnot. So I work with female and minority students, as well as students who come from like disadvantaged backgrounds. Mm-hmm. So who just don't have as many resources as, say, somebody who grew up in somewhere more affluent. Okay. Did you hear that? That was cool. Good clap. Anyway, so
they're asking what's the name of the organization.
We're actually called Base. I don't know if should say it, because I might say some raunchy things on here, and I don't want that to be associated with my place of work.
Oh, is that a thing?
Is it?
Well, I guess you can't. Well, I mean, you know what the organization does, I guess.
It's an Orange County-based nonprofit. We were only founded in 2015. We've grown quite a bit. NASA is one of our amazing partners, but we work with like all sorts of like private and public industries. So yeah, that's what I do. And I'm like really grateful for it, because I love space and I love helping people.
I like how you just assumed you were going to be saying raunchy ass stuff.
Oh, I know me.
What kind of show do you think I'm running here?
No.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. So moving on. What's your favorite type of penis? Like, I'm just.
What shape is your vagina?
You can talk. You can pretty much, say whatever. Say whatever you want. Yes, she works for NASA. She's an astronaut.
Nasty
astronaut. That's what's up. That is super what's up. So please tell me, before we get into the show, because I think your show. Do you want to shout out your YouTube channel?
Yeah,
Not even
totally.
That? Okay.
So I also, on the side, I host a science news TV YouTube show. Nobody says TV show because it's not on TV.
Mhm.
It's called Tomorrow, but it's spelled TMRO. Get it? Like tomorrow. Anyway,
No
so
O's.
there's one O. Anyways,
Okay.
so what we do
Alright.
is every week we do space news and we just talk about what's going on in space. But
Mhm.
it's cool because I love my producer. He really lets me be who I want to be. So if you're into really bad jokes and awkwardness, you'll love it. But you'll also learn something, maybe.
Well, yeah, I think that's where I found out about space herpes.
Hell yeah!
Space herpes. Yeah, apparently some
Can't
astronauts
escape the herp even in space.
Some astronauts went up there and got full-blown space herpes. So
You know what?
if you want some crazy facts. So wait, just to kick the show off with some interesting shit. What is some recent shit that's going on in space? Because I don't be up there. I don't be like tapped in.
All right.
What's the new shit? I didn't know there was new shit going on in space.
Oh man. Oh, F yeah. So recently, a few weeks ago,
unless you don't.
Darn it.
Darn yeah.
Recently, a few weeks ago, there was the first all-woman spacewalk. And a spacewalk is basically if you've ever seen astronauts outside of the International Space Station working on, like literally in the vacuum of space, working on a giant.
I can't believe people do that.
It's
with
insane.
Just the thing
with
on
the
them.
Tether.
Fuck that.
And not only that, but these like spacewalks, usually they were doing repairs or maintenance, takes like 5 to 7 hours, and you have to work very meticulously. Anyways, it was the first.
And if the thing detaches, you just float off forever.
I mean, theoretically.
Can they catch you or something? Or?
I don't know. I'm sure there's a contingency plan.
Yeah, is there no emergency
probably
features
read
on
into that? I'm sure there are. And I'm sure it'd be quite difficult to get detached. But yeah, first all female. It was 2 women.
So wait, were they like walking with no gravity?
Well, gravity's technically everywhere at all times. It's just it's stronger in some places versus others.
I just like,
and that's literally what they look like. Their legs, quite majestic, actually.
All right, so this was historical. First, I didn't know there were spacewalks that were leaving women out, but
yeah. So interesting thing about space in general, but NASA, it used to be. I'm sure you've seen the movie like Hidden Figures. Like there was a lot of women, even in the beginning of NASA.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times they weren't given due credit, or they just weren't recognized in history. And women couldn't become astronauts. Women couldn't become astronauts until the late 70s because an old requirement of being an astronaut was you had to be a military officer, and women used to not be able to be military officers. So basically there was like a kind of an overhaul, and they're like, okay, well, let's start accepting people with like other backgrounds that are just as, if not more, capable of doing these things. So Sally Ride was the first female astronaut, but ever since then, they're still working their way towards equity and like equality in terms of the numbers. But NASA's actually really doing really well when it comes to equal representation, not only with female and male, but with minorities as well. So
there's like black astronauts and stuff up there.
Yeah, actually, Leland Melvin, I would totally look him up. He's so dope. If you've ever seen that adorable astronaut picture of a very friendly African-American dude with 2 giant dogs, and actually three dogs, super cute. He's an African-American astronaut who does a lot of like public speaking and a lot of advocacy for, getting kids into STEM. Really cool guy. We actually work with him pretty closely. Yeah.
So is Pluto a planet or not? Because they kicked my nigga out of the gang a couple years ago. And
all right.
Is he let back in?
I'm just gonna say, here's the thing. So a lot of people have this like weird dichotomy. It's like, oh, Pluto's a planet. No, it's not a planet. It's like, bro, look at it this way. Pluto wasn't demoted. It was simply reclassified. So like in science, it's cool. The more you learn, the more knowledge you have, the more concise you're able to make certain definitions. So a planet used to be defined one thing, and then we learned more about the solar system, and it's like, oh, wait, no, planets are actually this thing.
Oh, so
and
now
with the new definition, Pluto was no longer a planet, but it got a new classification, dwarf planet. And Pluto, okay, hold on.
Y'all just making fun of my nigga at this point.
Hold on. So dwarf planet, but it's in a sea of other dwarf planets. And here's the thing, Pluto used to be the smallest planet. It used to be like a tiny fish in a big old ocean.
Right.
Now it's
one
of the largest dwarf planets. So now
it's a little nigga planets.
Yeah, so it's
That's
kind of an
fucked up.
upgrade. Oh, you don't believe it?
They're just like,
you're not.
oh,
buying
this
that?
is a planet, and then everybody looked at Pluto like, who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna
He ain't
tell
on the
him?
list anymore.
You actually dwarf planet. Well, shout out to my nigga Pluto, because that's rough. That's rough news. What's up, Rona Kelly? Appreciate it. Got it threw us a little Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Yeah, I have like these little tears. Just threw 2 of them things at me. That's about a Red Bull.
You literally have a Red Bull tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not literally, because they don't.
I understand.
They don't sponsor it.
Also, but, I mean, if that's how you're counting your metrics, that's all right.
Jade should be on How the Universe Works.
I am not nearly articulate enough.
Hit up, oh boy, what's his face? Nielsen?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Dude, he's so cool.
I didn't know he was caught up in the Me Too movement. Did you know that?
I did.
I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. He was just inappropriate, but
it's
it's just like
yeah.
him.
Here's the thing with the. Yes, I understand.
Yeah, you don't have to even go into that. Here's the thing with the Me Too movement.
It's like we're not. No,
my whole thing was just like Neil, like
everybody, like right.
It's like when you found out that Cuba Gooding Jr. was a total weirdo. You're
is
like,
he really?
Cuba Gooding Jr. is weird.
I knew
as
something
hell.
was behind that smile.
He's super weird. There's a video of him drunk at a club, like somebody sucked that baby's dick. I don't know why he said that. There's no context where that ever works.
Someone sucked that baby's dick.
Right?
And I bet if you were to see the context, it would actually be funny and make a little bit of sense. But the fact that it's that one soundbite.
But then his last headline was somebody at like a farmer's market said he came up to him, grabbed her, and said, sit on my face and pee on me. So I was just like,
Gosh, famous people just say whatever they want.
I mean,
I
guess if you've been famous that long, you just Fabian Baker. Hey, appreciate it. I'm not gonna roast you today, but love and light, G. Yeah,
well, why
please
not?
don't. Please don't.
Why?
Everybody just makes fun of me.
Oh,
they're like, oh, he made roast me. Well, let me fucking call him a fucking asshole.
Now you just go online and take abuse.
Take abuse.
For the money.
Abuse. There's a lot of love too.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Which is good. Anything else going on in space? What's happening? This is interesting.
So that was cool.
Is there, how are there straps in space? Like
straps?
Because like think about it.
Like to strap you.
No, like guns, nigga.
Sorry,
I just felt like why I said that. I just needed to call you that. I'm sorry.
So aggressive.
I'm sorry. It just felt so natural. I mean, like,
God.
because like if there's no gravity, I'm sure bullets would work differently. But at the same time, they found a way to make guns underwater, like harpoons and stuff. So are there like space pistols?
We do not have space-based
warfare
weaponry. Okay. No. I mean, ideally, lasers. Well, the thing is that space is already so freaking dangerous just in and of itself that you
just
don't
maneuvering.
Literally, all you would need to do is throw somebody out of the airlock and they'd be dead in a matter of literally 2 minutes. Like 2
minutes?
Yeah.
That seems like a long time.
That's what I said. I used to think it was instantaneous.
It ain't like,
no, it's a slow, painful 2-minute death.
What happens?
So the first thing is you're just gonna get like ass blasted by all of this radiation from the sun. You have
ass
radiation
blasted.
Coming from, that's what I like to say, coming from like all corners of the galaxy.
So you burn?
So you'll have to deal with that. You will both burn and freeze simultaneously because there's nothing to protect you from the sun's radiation. You don't have an atmosphere, so you're gonna get burned from that. But then also it's so cold out there that basically you're going to feel the worst of both. And then
that's horrible.
It's terrible. And I forgot there's a specific thing that ultimately makes you die. The rest could just kind of make you uncomfortable for a while. But there's just like a laundry list of things that are not super pleasant that would happen to you.
Absolutely no reason to shoot each other up there.
No, I mean,
everything sucks.
It's fun to think about though, because like in Star Wars or like Star Trek, for instance, a lot of laser-based weapons are used. And so theoretically, like that could potentially work.
Because it's light?
Yeah, exactly. But I mean,
imagine when we get there, because we're going to be there pretty soon.
You think space-based warfare?
Well, I mean, once you start getting into like claiming land, like if it's just like, oh,
that's
Russia gets to Mars and then we get to Mars, and you know how we do.
There's literal space lawyers out there. There's lawyers out there who are already
space lawyers.
Yeah,
get the hell out of here.
There's legal teams out there that are already starting to delve into the nuances of like, okay, because like the thing is that space is becoming so commercial. Pretty soon you're gonna have like
space lawyers.
So there's this thing called space mining where our technology is developing to a point where we can like literally go to the moon or and mine precious minerals off that, and you can have like private companies like buying parts of the moon potentially. Like this is all super hypothetical, but it's where we think things might go. And that's the thing too is there was a space treaty in the 60s when we were starting to like get a foothold in space, because it's like, okay, like we need to set some ground rules here, because you can't have different countries trying to claim different places, because it just gets messy. And look at what we've done with our own world. And anyways.
Wow. Space lawyers.
Yes, that's a cool thing about space. A lot of people don't know. It's not just the science, although we wish it was, but there's so much that goes into it, like politics, sociology.
Are there space police?
Space Force?
Is there a space police that like regulates up there?
No, it's an international effort. So like right now, it's really cool. This is what I love about space in its current kind of state, is that it's a very cooperative effort, and it's one of the only, if not the, it's one of the only things on this planet that like countries can actually work together very well on for the most part. And when you have these people who have like a united mission of like, bettering humanity through the exploration of space, then there's not a whole lot of like the petty politics that gets caught up here, like on Earth.
Right. On Earth. That's crazy. I wish these space lawyers, like, I'm assuming the courts they operate on are here.
See, that's another thing. It's like, what's the jurisdiction? Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Are there courts up there?
No.
Oh man.
Someday you're going to be the next like space Judge Judy.
I don't want to be a part of law anywhere, because that shit sucks. But the thought of space lawyers is tight to me. What up, T.R. Davis? Appreciate ya, Mr. Tropical Drop. Sounds like a great stripper name.
Drop.
Love how Pat's first thought of space was, do they have burners in space? Hey, you got to ask these things.
Like a lighter? Like a
blicky.
Gun. Can you just say gun? Wait, how many words for guns are there? What's a blicky? Sounds adorable,
strap,
by the way.
Heater, toaster.
A heater, toaster. These are already things.
Huh?
That thing, that can mean a butt. Like a booty.
But if you say I got that thing on me, you know exactly
thing on me.
Then there's the
I think you're talking about your ass.
There's the ones that I customize, like that sweater, that hoodie, that cardigan.
Stop. No.
Think about that.
You're bringing in innocent pieces of clothing to something so
But
violent.
if you say I got that hoodie on me just in case I'm feeling cold.
Okay, so did you ever see Dumb and Dumber?
Yes.
Okay, so that like completely changes that one scene where the cop's like, pull over. And he's like, oh, it's a cardigan. Thanks for asking. And imagine if cardigan actually meant gun.
Yeah, but who threatens somebody with a gun like that? Like, hey, pull over. Like, that makes no sense. I would say I got that pullover on me. And then they'd be like, oh, snap. Because that's kind of tight. Make you pull over too.
Well, I guess you can just call a gun anything these days, right?
You can.
Wait till you see
it depends.
My bunny rabbit.
If you have a dope thing to follow that up, like why is it bunny rabbit? I don't know.
How do you follow up cardigan dopely?
I got that thing on me in case I'm feeling cold. They all have the same one. Sweater, hoodie, and cardigan.
So does cold insinuate you're feeling threatened and need to resort to violence?
No, I'm feeling like I'm about to do something. I'm feeling cold. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
I was raised in the ice. Something like that. You just have to have
Mr. Freeze.
You can say whatever as long as it has a good follow-up.
And you shoot the guy.
You don't have to shoot the guy. These is all rap hypotheticals. Because rappers don't actually do stuff like violent.
Not these days.
They just rap about it. But
Got it.
You can say.
Thank you for this cultural lesson.
You could say, just give me some. Like I keep that light bulb on me. You know what I'm saying?
I bet Thomas Edison used to say
just
that
in case I gotta light shit up. You know what I mean? In case
it's dark and somebody needs to see something.
In case I'm feeling dark out
You can
here.
make it really positive too. Like I like to bring the light to situations, so I always got a light bulb on me. But it's like light them up.
But it's a gun?
Okay, so mine doesn't make sense, but yours does at least.
What was yours? What was yours?
I want to bring the light to situations, so I keep a light bulb on me. So I can light them up. Now I do know
it's gotta connect to something that you just like, oh, that was cold. So like, for instance, like, okay, I keep that
Freon.
I keep that window on me. And you're like, why is it called the window? Just in case I gotta air that bitch out. Ooh, then you're like, oh, it is tight.
That makes it sound like you're gonna whip your nuts out. Like, I gotta air this bitch out.
What?
Speaking of nut care.
What? Oh, speaking of nut care, yeah.
Anyways, I feel like we're ignoring everyone's.
Well, I did the paid ones on Damn Internet.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing that.
Well, I take it back.
I just got to do a little quick ad after this.
The Ass Blasted podcast with Jade. I told you you're gonna end your career
if you get
today.
a podcast, you have to call it Ass Blasted because that's pretty dope. Damn, space, you scary for real though, King Kong. Space lawyer. See, people are into my space lawyers idea. Space Walmart? Are there shopping centers up there?
Are there going to be people of Space Walmart? Because that's going to be amazing.
That'd be crazy. It's like an alien with their ass
With
hanging out
like
of a
stained
juicy
sweats.
booty shorts. All right, everybody's all right.
Okay, cool.
Everybody's really into the space stuff.
I'm glad.
More space shit going on in this podcast. All right, so we're gonna get into a little choose your news. You know what I'm saying?
Choose your news.
That's basically.
Hey, that person has my name, Jade Hodge.
It's poetic. I don't get it. That young pullover. Okay, yeah. Some of them are getting with my gun terms. Bunny rabbit, because I hop out with this ish.
Thank you.
Who said that?
See, I'm hard.
Carlos Chandler.
I'm so bad.
That's funny. I got that bunny rabbit on me just in case I gotta hop out.
See, that's a cool challenge. Take the cutest, most innocent thing and turn it into a gun euphemism.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good challenge.
All right. Granny
we'll
panties.
Granny panties.
I always keep some granny panties on me in case somebody about to shit themselves.
Wow. I was gonna go with
when people die, they defecate automatically. Your bowels just
I was gonna say I got that granny panties on me. Why you call it that? Because I shouldn't have this. You know what I'm saying? Like I shouldn't have this on me.
That's probably my favorite thing you've said all day.
Angel Perez. Hey, appreciate you. Gave the I forget what it was, smoothie. Hey, yo, Pat, 3 times in a row smoothie. I make it. We in here. Thanks for making me laugh. Just found out I'm getting laid off this Thursday.
Oh, hey, you know what that means? That means you're gonna do something way cooler and way better.
The next thing is gonna be tight AF. You know how many cool ass stories I heard that started off with them saying I got laid off?
Get your unemployment. If you qualify, hit the job boards, spruce up that resume, send it my way. I'll take a look at it. I love looking at resumes. And
you love looking at resumes?
Hell yeah. Oh man, it's a passion of mine. It's what yeah. Anyways, do that and really think about like, man, if I could do anything and like make a somewhat of a living off of it, what would I do? And then go for it.
I'm sorry. I read a really good comment while I was trying to keep it together.
No.
Damn it. Where is it? It was about Ranjali. I don't know what it says, but he says I got the microwave on me. If a corny nigga want to pop something, it's popcorn.
Corny.
You put popcorn in there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well. All right. Well, whatever.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, Sean got that Betty White on me. Oh, I didn't.
You got something?
Are you gonna complete it, or do I need to figure it out?
She just did it. Oh, Betty White.
Betty White is so wholesome.
I got that Betty White on me. Somebody gonna die. Somebody's dying soon.
Oh, come on, man.
She's old.
You're good. That's good. That's really good. I just don't want to
old.
admit that it's good because I love it.
Just in case somebody
dying soon.
You got something for the expo?
What does that mean? I
got that expo pen on me.
I got that expo pen on me because I'm about to dry erase.
I was gonna go erase.
Erase.
Somebody getting erased up in here. Somebody's eating Halloween candy while they're watching. It is the 11th.
It's 11/11.
You were eating rotten Kit Kats.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna eating ass and watching the Cloudy podcast. Lit. That is multitasking.
Good for you.
Yeah.
So he's like, how are you typing? You're
right?
like eating ass. You got your phone up here.
Maybe they don't have a lot of ass. It's not a lot to like spread apart. Maybe
so
you
can
do
just
that and use your phone at the same time. Based Phoenix, let me borrow $5.
Okay.
Sure. King Bishop, your boy got the flu, so good timing with the podcast. I did try to time it up with your flu.
Drink some tea. Eat some pho.
Tea.
Stay hydrated.
Fuzz fire.
Fuzz fire.
Someone said, can you credit me for my bunny rabbit joke? You read mine, but credited Carlos. Okay.
Well, you did a good job.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Neeb.
All right, let's do a little, let's do some choose your news. You ever read like Goosebumps?
Yeah, duh.
You know those ones that are like, go to page this for this and go to page that one. So it's nothing like that. All right, so I'm going to give a couple headlines, and then they're going to choose which ones they want to hear. So number one, Drake got booed. It's not. I don't see how it happened, but it happened. All right. Drake got booed at Camp Flog Gnaw.
Flog Gnaw?
Yes. A couple got engaged at KFC. Dude got handcuffed for eating a breakfast sandwich.
Oh.
And I don't want to talk about this, but I guess we kind of have to. The Popeye's employee got caught selling chicken sandwiches on the side.
Oh, like slanging them.
Yes, I'm really trying not to always talk about this, but like it's like every day there's something new, and I gotta talk about it.
And I'm sure they're not the only one, by the way. It's just the only one that got caught.
What do you mean?
I mean, come on, you know, like with the craze of like.
There's people outside of Popeye's, like.
It's like those people outside a concert selling the T-shirts and the tickets.
Scalping,
that's what it is.
All right, while you guys are deciding, don't do numbers, guys. I don't remember the order I do stuff.
Seriously.
Like number 4. Oh, a little snort action.
Oh, sorry.
I wanted to shout out DDRH for this lovely and sensual painting of me.
Beautiful.
I'm like naked. I feel like it's a old ass vinyl cover.
Acrylic? You're so much more handsome in acrylic.
Is this acrylic?
Acrylic? Yeah. Seems like it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be. No.
I don't even have a face and I'm handsome. Yeah.
You're handsomer without the face.
Okay.
You know how white your teeth are, too.
No nipples. I like it.
You're so smooth.
This is like if I made music back in Stevie Wonder days.
Look at your moist ass dreads.
This is way moister than they really are.
Damn.
But DDRH, I'm sorry I left the letter at my house. I'll do this again with a proper shout out. Here's something cool. She also sent me and this is very impromptu. Sent me a picture of a pumpkin.
That's beautiful.
It's a cool pumpkin.
You can like totally hang that up, like, and it would be so pleasant when the sunlight hits it.
I didn't even ask for this.
It even
she just did this.
Spooky.
It's like, yeah, it's a pretty good pumpkin.
It's rad. I dig it.
Never had somebody just paint me a pumpkin. All right. So what y'all in here talking about? Let me see. Okay. Drake. A lot of people want to hear about Drake's failing. Drake. Sandwich police. Okay. It's a couple sandwich stories today. Like sandwiches. Breakfast sandwiches. Okay. A lot of
Drake.
A lot of Drake.
I can't talk about Drake unless I bring up Degrassi. So that's going to get brought up.
Why?
Just because Jimmy from Degrassi was like true Drake before Drake was Drake. And I think it should always be mentioned to keep the spirit alive.
What was his name?
Jimmy from Degrassi. He was the one who ended up in a wheelchair.
That's right. He got shot.
Got shot in the back.
Why did his character get shot? He was such a like a goofy character, wasn't he? He was like
the jock, like the cool guy everyone liked, super popular, and I think that's why, because it's like that character arc of like.
And then somebody was like, "No, none of that."
Mm-hmm. And it was like that really weird dude who shot him, the one who was like abusive to his girlfriend, and like
it was like a school shooter.
Glasses.
Well, I guess he would be a school shooter.
Degrassi got real. Degrassi got
dark.
Really real.
What did it come on? It came on like some adorable channel. It was called like Noggin or something.
I think it was like Noggin. It was like an offshoot of like, I don't know, man. But that show really
changed
raised me. Wheelchair Jimmy.
All right, so I guess Camp Flog Gnaw happened over the weekend, which is Tyler the Creator's golf weighing Odd Future. It's like a carnival. Have you ever been?
Flog Gnaw?
Yeah.
No, but it reminds me of eggnog.
You said it like that's not somewhere I would ever be. But Drake, of all people, the biggest artist ever, got booed.
Like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? No. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. He's gonna stay. It's been love. I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake. Thank you for having me.
And they cheer when he leaves.
Wow.
Wait, why?
It's actually worse than I remember.
Why was there somebody?
And he literally was like, "Y'all want me to stay? No, I've been Drizzy Drake." He did it very elegant. He wasn't like, "Fuck y'all." I would have for sure lost it. Like, fuck all you guys there.
He took the L very elegantly.
So
gold.
I guess what happened was it was a mystery guest. Tyler's a huge fan of Drake and a friend. and people wanted Frank Ocean to the point where they weren't happy with Drake, which is weird.
Was he supposed to come on after, or was
No, he wasn't. None of them were on the bill, but they
of-
were all like Tyler fans, so they wanted Frank. So, Tyler, I can see why Tyler fans don't listen to Drake, but it's like, it's Drake. Even if you don't listen to him, he has hits like that you can sing along to. And now Tyler is like upset because he's like, he tweeted this. I thought bringing on one of the biggest artists on the fucking planet to a music festival was fire. But flip side, a little tone deaf knowing the specific crowd it drew. Some created a narrative in their head and acted out like assholes when it didn't come true. And I don't fuck with that. But he's pretty sad. He said Hotline Bling was next, and he's gonna go.
Oh, you didn't get to.
He didn't get to. That is crazy.
Dang. You know what? Props to Drake for handling it so gracefully. Because literally any other rapper or like anybody else in that position would have just been like, "All right, I'm gonna sing a song anyways, and also here's my dick." You know, I mean,
you think they would have showed some dick?
Like anger dick though.
That's wild. I've never seen anybody that angry.
Angry flashing.
Never that angry. That's wild. It's still wild that at that point in your career you could still get booed.
And it is. And also it's like a humility check too, because it's like no matter how big you are, like even if I was like there and I didn't know who anybody was, I'm like, oh shit, it's Drake. Like I don't really listen to him, but this is dope. It's Drake, I can respect him for what he is. And yet there were still people like, nah.
Right? The biggest humility check. Jesus Christ. Just like, fam, like I'm Drake though. And they're like, yeah, I know, but boo. Boo this man. I mean, yeah, you gotta know your crowd.
Guess so.
Frank is absolutely still a thing, guys. Frank, don't you ever talk about Frank.
That was one of the people like, boo, I want Frank.
I did want Frank to perform, but I wasn't there, but that would have been dope. Frank Ocean is tight. And he got that new song, which is lit. All right, so we're gonna go right into this random let's just talk about sandwiches from now on, because there's a couple interesting sandwich stories. The first one is people are outraged over a viral video where this was in California too. Transit cops at a train station arrested a black dude for eating a sandwich. It occurred on Monday, last Monday. It was posted on Friday. It was a dude named Bill Gluckman, which is that sounds like a character on a show. Gluckman? I think that's from Abe's Odyssey. But anyways, it was at the Pleasant Hill station at Walnut Creek. What was the Michael B. Jordan? Fruitville station?
Yeah.
It's the most cute sounding stations that do this. Pleasant Hill station. But yeah, I guess Gluckman was eating a sandwich, questioning why he was being stopped. And he felt like he was singled out, and the officer was like, "You're eating," while pointing at his food. There's a transformer behind me right now. Jesus Christ. I know you guys can hear that. But yeah, I guess it was a violation of California law. And he was like, "I have the right to detain you," which is like, I didn't know that it was, I had no idea it was against the law to eat at a train station.
Wait.
You are detained and you're not free to go. That's part of that. Bro, you come up here and fuck with me. You single me out out of all these people. You're eating. Bro,
You're eating.
Not even trying to.
It'll be done with working on part. It's a violation of California law. I have the right to detain you.
Cops are bored.
Wait, you can't eat sandwiches at train stations?
What?
So what's the premise of him pulling him out? Like, cause he was eating?
Yeah.
I'm not resisting arrest. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done nothing wrong.
Why is that a thing?
I've done nothing wrong. Let my bag go. Just what?
But it's like, even at the end of the day, the cop is like, "I'm really doing this over a sandwich." Like,
He
you don't even feel that?
He didn't even try to he didn't even try to glaze over it. He's like, "You're eating." But,
You're eating. This
so
breakfast
that's an
sandwich.
actual law. Why is that a law?
I don't know.
I need to take more trains. Ooh, don't take that.
Oh,
out of
snap.
context.
Wow. Bill Gluckman is from Malibu's Most Wanted. Tyler Day. Thank you.
All right.
Bill Gluckman.
Always B-Rad's dad.
Yeah. Down with the
That's so
bitches and
sick.
hoes. That's hilarious. But yeah, that's what that cop that is what that cop spent his day doing.
Okay.
And he's probably not gonna there's no story after that. That just happened.
Well, It's unfortunate.
Yeah, it is, yeah, that's unfortunate. But in other sandwich eating news,
Speaking of sandwiches.
Popeye's employee caught selling chicken sandwiches as a side hustle. And then it broke out into a fight. Who is this? Like, oh my God, people are so passionate about the most random things.
It was like the Szechuan sauce after Rick and Morty made it
Were
all
people
popular.
fighting?
Dude, yeah, it got like pretty crazy.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Probably, I don't know about crazier than this, though. I don't know if there was violence. I'm sure there was violence over it, but
the
like
Szechuan sauce?
these are like hype, like major fandom type things. But then I don't, is it that good? Like, is it,
I've never had
good?
it.
Well, regardless if it,
I need to go grab one.
like, I've just seen like videos of people like crashing their cars and other cars at the drive-thru and like getting into fights at the stores over it. And it's like, can't they just like make you one? Like once it's your time to get up to the cash register?
Like just make it ahead of time?
Or like, I mean like, or you could DoorDash it or literally anything.
Right?
Like
I'm gonna try. But my whole thing is like, if I DoorDash it, I feel like if the driver waits all that time, he's probably gonna sneak a few fries, maybe a smell, maybe lick it. Like he's gonna spend all that time in line and then just drop it off. Like, huh? So
you don't want to share a few fries with your driver?
You're okay with double teaming your sandwich with your random driver?
I mean,
this is causing a lot. There's been numerous fights. A woman got body slammed, the 55-year-old woman, and a person was stabbed to death. So I think this ain't fucking with Szechuan sauce. This is just like, I wonder how he got caught though. Like, was his phone tapped?
Or maybe he like
how deep was this?
He bought like 20 of them at one time. And he's like, oh, these are all for me and my family.
I think they gave limits now. At this point, I feel like, what if there was something in it like that was making people this crazy? But then I'm thinking like
just like cocaine in the batter.
Yeah, but then it's like, I don't think people are doing all this after they get the sandwich. They're doing this in line to get the sandwich.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's like, people are just already crazy. Shout out to Tiara Davis. Thank you for the Red Bull. Toasts Red Bull. Keep up the good work. Hey. Appreciate that.
I love that.
All right, so
You're so kind.
I think everybody in here is very nice, except the
not kind people.
The not kind. All right, so I asked you. Oh no, we have two things to do. I totally forgot. Let's get into the tops. Haha.
He wants to give top.
Is that how we're starting this?
I'm just trying to go along with what you set out before me. This is your picnic. I'm just sitting here with you.
So I'm gonna ask you guys, because we went on IG Live to see which one, which top 5 we should do. Which one you want to hear Jade and myself do. So the top 2 that we got suggested was top 5 anime and top 5 swear words. Which one? You trying to rank the cursing or rank the Asian animated top 5 anime or
Please don't make him do this much longer. He's hurting.
Top 5 anime or curse words. Damn it. That was so difficult to get through. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Swear words.
It was like anime, swear words.
All right, they want to know what's good with the cussing preference.
I've been known to say a few swear words in my day.
Okay. This is going to be fun.
All right. Well,
curse words it is.
All right.
You want to go first?
I mean, kind of. I mean, no.
Do you want to go best to worst or worst to best?
Well, hold on. Like best as in the ones I love to say and hear, but not necessarily directed at me.
As opposed to what?
Like best to worst in terms of like, oh, that's like the worst thing you could say.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean? Or just like in a like
no, like top 5 your favorite
curse words. Yeah. And like it can be like curse compounds too, right?
Like motherfucker?
Like fuck nugget.
Fuck nugget.
Or cum dumpster.
I don't think that's a curse word, is it?
Oh, I'm thinking just insults.
So then I would say rank the cuss words.
You jizz monkey.
And then that's also not a swear word. Jizz isn't a swear word. You're just saying weird stuff. I would say do your top 5. And then sometimes I do honorable mentions or unpopular opinions.
Okay.
And then you can also just throw in a few extra that is just like, I really like the ass hat. Like that's probably one of my favorite ass hats.
Got it. So I kind of want you to go first then, because I'm gonna,
Okay.
I want you to go first.
All right, I will go first. All right, top 5 curse words. I mean, fuck got more jobs than a Jamaican. The word fuck is so multi-talented.
So vanilla.
It's not vanilla. Come on.
Well, no, I mean,
you can be like
just
fuck. You can be like fuck.
Fuck.
You can, you can say like
fuck.
Then you can be like fuck. It's just like it means everything.
It's a verb.
It's
It's
like
a
Smurf.
noun. It's an adjective.
Adjective.
Like, well,
It
that's
is.
really fucky. That's one of my favorites. Sorry,
Um,
I'm gonna keep that one for my own.
Fuck is number 1.
Got it.
You know what? I'm gonna give shit number 2. Shit's a good word. I don't give a shit. Or you can be like shit. I just like the ones that you don't need anything, no extra
It's
fat.
its own sentence.
Right. Exactly.
Shit. Period.
Shit. Then I'm gonna go with a like this is what I think would be like a little seasoning to a word is damn. I think damn is like some good seasoning. Like, you know what I mean? Put that damn thing down, you know? Hell is very underrated
Hell.
because it's always just like you always just slip it in there like it's not even a curse word. Like the hell is that? You know? So I say that a lot. And then bitch. Bitch is a great one, but it's like
Ooh.
it's very like rough around the
you gotta
edges
be
and you can't
careful
do
with
it.
that
You got to be
one.
careful with this, which is why it's not
These
so
days,
high.
at least.
You know, damn and hell, you can slip in anywhere. You can say like the hell to a nun and she'd be like, you know, if you were just like, bitch, nun will kick
Bitch,
you out.
please.
So yeah, you have to tiptoe around bitch. So I'm gonna put it 5th. So that's my top 5. Fuck,
Alright.
shit, damn, hell, bitch.
Got it.
Honorable mention. Is that all of them? Did I say all of them?
You said 5.
And there's 7.
You 7?
Oh.
7 you want to say? Leave some for me?
No. I'm saying there's 7 cuss words. So that's my 5.
In the world?
I think so.
Get the fuck out. Really?
That's what Mr. Krabs said.
Oh, the
Yeah, but there's actually 7, I think. And that's my unpopular opinion.
No,
Cunt is the worst word ever.
Ooh, you said it.
Cunt?
Ow! Ooh,
It
you said it
sucks.
again.
The word cunt
Ah!
sucks.
Ooh,
You really
it
don't like cunt,
stings
huh?
every time.
Why?
No, I
why
don't-
do
okay,
women
here's the
hate
thing.
that word so much?
I like cunty. I think
Okay.
cunty's great, and I like the. Okay, it's difficult when you have been the one to have it had been called to you. It's always different when you're like the victim of cuntiness. Anyways, I think that word is great when you combine it with something else, like cunt bucket, or like
Cunt bucket.
Literally anything.
You can't even say it.
It hurts.
Why?
to
Why do
say.
I really want to know?
Because
Why? It's like y'all
here's the thing.
N-word.
The
like
word,
it's
no.
women's
So
N-word.
I'm so glad you brought that up because it's a word that was used to weaponize against women. It was a word, yeah, to basically make a chick feel really shitty. And that's the thing is like we haven't used it enough or casually enough, or will we ever use it casually enough to where it would be like as colloquial as like the N-word. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like, oh, what's up, cunt?
Or,
We're not
you
there
can take the
yet.
power
It
out
still
of it.
hurts, but it takes time, because it's still
Okay.
used very ouchy wise.
It-
But I
mean,
do love cunty. Like that's my favorite way to describe people.
I feel
who are
like I don't
cunty.
care. It's just a word for me, but it does feel weird to say because of how everybody else reacts to it.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I
Well,
don't
that's the
get it.
thing though, because it was a word specifically meant to like insult women, though. You know what I mean? Just like the N-word was specifically a word to. I mean, completely different culturally. Like,
But in a way,
context-wise.
bitches too.
Yeah, and then we
But
took
now
bitch
it's
back.
universal. Yeah. Now
Then
a
we took
dude can be a
bitch
bitch.
back.
A dude is probably going to be more likely a bitch before a
All
woman.
right.
Jade Hodge. Hey, y'all are both hilarious.
Oh,
Pat, you're my
stop.
fave from one Jade to another.
Oh,
All right.
shucks.
Fellow Jades.
Sup, Jade?
Ass sleeve was
Ass
suggested.
sleeve.
Ass sleeve. Yep.
Leaf. That sounds like very fall and autumn
Okay.
decor.
People say my list is kind of solid.
Okay. Well, I mean, like literally.
I'm not counting the N-word as a cuss word.
See, this is when it gets a little nuanced.
Oh wow, ass wasn't on mine. Ass is a honorable mention to ass. I really like the word ass. But
okay, I could see.
That's a big ass.
Ass is cool because you can combine it with other things. See,
Big ass, small ass.
I
Damn.
love grammar. I'm passionate about it, and when you can like use words for multiple purposes, that's why fuck is also going to be my number one. Because, as mentioned previously, you can be a fuck. You can call someone a fuck.
Mhm.
Like,
hella synonyms.
you fuck. Or you can be like, use it as like,
You
fucking like a gerund almost. And then you can use it as like a verb, like, ah, man, this shit's super fucky. Or that date sucked. It was all fucky. Anyways.
Is that a verb?
Yeah.
It was
Like,
all fucky?
I'm sorry, an adjective. Yeah. And then a verb would obviously, I got fucked over once again.
Oh.
Or I'm going to fuck that attractive person.
That was technically the first obvious. You were like, obviously, I got fucked over. All right.
Didn't think that through. Okay, does pussy count?
Is that your number 2? If it does,
It kind of is, dude. There's
Sure.
something really
It's your
empowering
list.
about being like, don't be a pussy. There's something really empowering about like that word coming out of me towards someone else.
do you call people pussy a lot?
Only like only when I feel like the testosterone in the room is getting a little too high and I need to like
Balance it
emasculate a little bit.
So do you like do jail rules and like target the most masculine guy and be like, hey, pussy, and then
Yeah.
the whole room
That's
lowers?
exactly what I do. Yeah. Fuck.
See, number 1
Yeah.
making an appearance. You said number 1, fuck. Number 2, pussy.
Yeah. And
Oh,
I'm
you're
going
a
to say number
sailor.
3 is bitch.
Oh,
And I'm going to say this because obviously, like, bitch, it can be a term of endearment. Like,
For females
"Sup,
mostly, yeah.
bitch? Like, I love you, bitch. But this is where it's going to get a little risque. I know it's like only the afternoon, but bitch can also be kind of sexy in the bedroom.
how so?
Come on. Like, it's like, yeah, call me a bitch. Yeah, you like that bitch? Anyways, I'm just saying it's often used in a sensual manner, and I think that's beautiful.
Is it only beautiful if you ask first?
No, but common times you have to, or else like most dudes
Common
are like,
times. Well, common times. It's good to say, please, sir, call
a
me a
lot
bitch.
of people, a lot of dudes these days need the green light to do a lot of things, and I love that. I respect that, but also
Yep.
it's like
You can't
you
just
got to
go for
take
the
their
choke.
hand and just like,
You can't just
okay,
go
you
for the
can,
choke.
you can go here. You just like manually move their hands to, and then you get used,
Well, I mean, Jade prefers to be called a bitch in the bedroom.
You heard it here first.
Stupid bitch. She's just like, yes,
Daddy, yes.
There you go.
Ah, there it is.
There
How
you
many
go.
is that?
What?
This is hard. Is that 3?
Fuck, pussy, bitch. That was only 3.
That sounds like a rap song.
Antonio Trejo. Hey, calling people
Turd nugget.
turn nugget. Be funny as fuck.
Shit nugget. Shit lord. Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead
Somebody
and put,
say that?
No, I said it. I'm gonna go ahead
Shitlord?
and put shit as number 4 because
Okay.
shit lord is one of my favorite words I ever heard.
Never
Because
heard that.
Actually, so it was my good friend's father who I heard that from. Him and his dad had this amazing relationship where like they would just talk mad shit to each other, and like it was super out of love.
Mm-hmm.
And it made my friend funnier for it.
Uh-huh.
And like I just remember one day he was like calling up his dad, and he had his dad on speakerphone. He's like, "What do you want, shit lord?" And I like nearly had
Shit lord?
I had a religious experience because that was
Ah.
such a great word, shit lord.
Pretty good.
I think
It's
thank
not
you.
bad.
I
Shit
like
lord.
anything that you can like insult gamers on, like online.
So wait, you said fuck, pussy, bitch, shit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And
Fuck
then
that
coming in.
pussy bitch shit.
come
I
in-
made a sentence.
There you go.
And then coming in hot at number 5, I'm gonna have to say ass. Because again, ass is just one of those universal things that like if I stub my toe, ass. Or if I see like an attractive young man walking down the street, I'd be like,
You say ass?
you're right. I do actually sometimes like ass, girls.
Wow.
You ever do that?
No,
Okay.
never.
Okay, so sometimes when I'm at the gym and there's like a gentleman who's like well endowed in the booty area and he's like, like wearing those gym shorts, but it's like you're not hiding anything. And like you can't help but like in your head just be like ass. And, like time slows. And like anyways. So
Anyway, sorry, I just blocked somebody for being annoying.
I know, I was like, I kind of curious.
They're just putting like pills in every comment was like pills.
pills.
Yeah.
Stop.
I don't have the time. All right, so your list. Fuck. Well, sorry. Jade's top 5 curse words. Number 1, fuck. Number 2, pussy.
Fuck that pussy
Bitch.
shit ass.
Okay.
That is a full. It's
pretty solid.
Novel.
That is pretty solid.
I feel like I should go brush my teeth now. There's so much dirty words.
What? Oh, Jesus. I guess dick isn't a cuss word.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Jerk.
I don't know why they think that dick. Well, I guess you put pussy in there.
Jerk.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair.
So we're gonna do your animes.
We were gonna do
another
that.
time
Oh, okay. That's fine.
because we want to get into your paranormal party. Now, before we started, you said that there was some crazy stuff that you've experienced. If you guys don't know, paranormal party, we talk about personal experiences, ghosts, UFOs, aliens, and the like.
Paranormal party, PP, as I'm going to call it.
PP.
I'm always down for a little PP. So, disclaimer: this is coming from somebody who is generally extremely skeptical of like paranormal, activity and ghost stories, simply because there's usually always a rational scientific explanation for almost everything.
Right.
Even if it's like a psychological phenomena and it's groupthink, everything. With that being said, there has been some weird shit that's happened to me.
Do tell.
So there's a couple. So I'm going to tell you my what could be deemed as a ghost story. Then I also have other just really weird experiences with sleep paralysis from when I was a little girl up until adulthood, but it's a ghost story. Okay, so I used to live in this apartment. I was in high school. I was like 16, 17 in the city of La Habra, California.
La Habra.
And it was kind of like an interesting layout of an apartment. So there were 3 bedrooms, right? So it was my mom's room, my brother's room, and then there was like a little hallway, and then my room over here across the hallway. But then there was a door that separated this hallway from the rest of the living room and stuff. So if you close that door, you'd literally be in like a 6 foot by 4 foot space of just weird hallway. And
it was a square?
It was a rectangle.
And it was a hallway? That's
yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, super weird. And it was tile
it?
floor. Yeah, there was a light. And so you can imagine a small space like that with the tile floor. It's very echoey. And so within the first couple months that I lived there, I noticed I would always hear sliding on the floor, but it sounded like literally right, risky business. Literally, it was just the way that a clothes hamper, one of those plastic ones, would sound if you were just sliding it back and forth. And at first, I was super annoyed. I thought my mom's probably, woke up and is trying to get to the bathroom. It's sliding it around. I'm like, God damn it, Ma, I gotta go to school in the morning. But then it would go on and I would just whatever, fall asleep. And then the thing is this would happen every a few times a week, and it always happened around 3 or 4 in the morning. I remember because I would wake up, look at my clock, fuck, I have to wake up in 2 hours and I have to deal with this shit. And then one night I'm I'm just gonna solve this. So we had a lot of shit in our hallway. I'm gonna clean the hallway. So I took everything out. There's nothing in the hallway. And I'm all right, I could sleep peacefully. Around 3:30 in the morning, I hear the whoosh, 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 whoosh. And I'm like, the fuck?
Kind of like somebody dragging something?
Yeah, literally. And I was like, okay, I know I'm not just hearing this. And then I swear to God, I heard there was jiggling on my door handle, and I always lock my door at night because you never know. And there was jiggling, and I'm like, who the fuck's trying to get in my room? And I open it, I'm like, Chris, my brother, and literally everyone's asleep. I'm like, okay, maybe I am hearing things. And then at one point, so my best friend used to have a lot of sleepovers, and her name's Julie, and so she came over and slept. I'm like, dude, I don't know if it's gonna happen tonight, but sometimes there's some weird noises in the hallway. Can you tell me if you hear those? Because I know I'm going to wake up. She's like, yeah, fuck, okay, whatever. And then around 3 in the morning, we start to hear the whooshing, and she wakes up too. I'm like, you fucking hear that, right? And she's like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. There's nothing in the hallway. And then the fucking door handle started jiggling again.
Oh, so somebody else saw it.
She heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the thing is that the door jiggling would get really violent, and then it would just stop out of nowhere. And literally it would get to the point where I would get scared and then kind of pissed off. What the fuck? Come in. What do you want? If you could jiggle my door handle, you can obviously come inside without opening the door because you're clearly a ghost. I was like, dude, come on. High school girl AP classes. I had 0 period. Stop messing with me. And anyways, it would happen, and it would happen at the same time all the time. And it just it would just creep me out. And it was so scary. And it didn't stop until I moved out a year later. And
so it happened more than once?
Oh, multiple times. Not every night, but definitely a few times a week. And it was sliding. And I knew once and she never slept over after that, by the way. And I knew once she confirmed it and heard it, I was like, if this is some poltergeist in my apartment, I was like, okay, what's the best thing I could do? I can act with compassion. Okay, you're obviously angry. You probably died under unideal circumstances. Do you want to talk
Most
it out?
likely.
Do you need is there something I can help you get like
Oh, so you
closure
started like
for?
you
Well, what
started
are you
being
gonna do?
therapist.
Like, you can't like be scared of them. Because like this is probably a cry for help, you know? And it's like, okay, well,
It's just like,
if I'm your connection to the physical world, what can I do for you, son?
you
Daughter.
can open this damn door. I'm trying to open this door every night. You see me fucking struggling every night. You can just open it.
Yeah.
Have you ever like heard it jiggle and then tried to like?
Yeah, I did actually. So one night, yeah, it was like jiggling and like I heard it and like it was dark so you can't see it, but I can just hear it, you know? And so I finally just opened it real fast and everything stopped. And I was like, spooked him away. Better luck next time.
That's way better than opening it and he's just like, you're just like, ah! I should have done that. He's just still there, fucking dragging some shit. Just like, oh, finally you open the door, and then you're scarred for life.
Rude.
They want to know, did your fam hear it?
No,
just the one girl.
It was just me and my friend Julie,
who never came back.
Who never came back, literally, yeah.
Who never came back.
Because she died. Just kidding. She's alive and well.
And then it just stopped randomly?
Did. And then I moved away. And nope, family never heard it. Yeah, so.
Okay.
We didn't have any weird infestations. And that's the thing is like, I can't.
Why would you highlight my name to say that?
Was there like weird, like maybe it was like the vents were doing something weird or like maybe like there were like, I don't know, mites in my door. I don't know. I was trying to think of all of these scenarios.
It's
like,
so funny how like
nothing can
ridiculous
explain
you'll
it.
make yourself think just to like be like, that was nothing. It was probably some wind from the top floor. There's a window up there.
If there is like, because that's the thing, like if there is like paranormal occurrences that actually happen, think about what that implies. Like what does that insinuate? Like that there is literally like multiple dimensions that literally kind of cross over. Because what are ghosts except for people who have passed on and their energies are what in a different dimension that
catch
somehow
a little glitch.
Yeah.
You don't think they do it on purpose?
As in, do they have a choice?
Like, is it like, because like for instance, like I've heard different explanations for what a ghost could be. So like, let's say my house is built on a old Civil War, whatever. And there was just like a nigga soldier that like paced back and forth every single night at this line. People would think that you might catch like a recording of that energy. So it's not like something that's like could like stop and look at you or like talk or anything. It's just like you caught like a little recording of that and you just see him like pacing back and forth.
Or there's like a temperature difference or like there's some sort of metric
something
that
just
implies a difference.
But he himself isn't there. It's just like he did it so much that his you know what I mean? It's just like a tape recording.
It's like when you like walk through a hallway and fart and you're gone, but the fart's still there.
It's literally just your fart. But your
fart.
fart can like talk as you or give him the opinions.
That'd be cool.
So that's one thing. And then there's the other one that's just like you just, I don't know, like slip over into the living world and you're just like, hey, and you just throw some shit or turn the faucet on. Like that's the other thing. It's just like, what are they doing? Are they bored? They just be opening fucking cabinets and like turning on faucets and stuff like that. Like
what kind of ghost would you be? I'd be a perverted ghost.
I would be that ghost. Ooh, you know what type of ghost I would be? Because like it's so played out in movies now, but if you actually got to do it as a ghost, it'd probably be really fun. So you know how like people be getting stuff from the medicine cabinet and shit, and then they close it, and there's always just like
this isn't where I left you.
But it's like they always close it, and the mirror focuses, and then they see somebody behind them.
Oh,
I always had this fun idea that ghosts see somebody going through a medicine cabinet, and they're like, "Oh, they're doing it!" So they like get all scary and stuff, and then they just like position themselves behind. So that when they close, they just get that moment. So it's just like, boom, and they're just behind them like, just all like fucked up. That would for sure be that ghost.
So you'd be scared. Could you be like a hilarious ghost? Like do the same thing, but make like a ridiculous face or like some weird gesture?
Imagine
like,
you close the medicine cabinet, you're like, it'd still be scary, but it'd be like, he didn't seem threatening. He seemed like he wanted to party.
I kind of want to smoke weed with this ghost.
Oh my God. That's so random. All right, what y'all niggas talking about? Are y'all all 12? If you don't like
oh, I want to know.
Super casual boom in this beat. Hey, Pat/Day. Sadly, I can't stay because of work. Oh, man, just wanted to say hi. This guy's in here a lot. Fun fact, I call racist folk being country spelled country. Later,
Patafits?
Patafits? I don't get it.
I like country. I like that a lot.
You being country?
Welcome to the country.
Yeah, I said a nigga soldier. I need to chill out. What is it? Somebody's putting asteroid emojis.
That's cool. Oh my god, I want to know what you need these mods for.
Stupid high on F. People say you're saying your story too long. So long.
Sorry.
That doesn't equal pills.
I literally felt like I was rambling and reiterating the same thing.
But I was trying to rapping that story.
Honestly, I literally am drinking coffee while doing this, so I'm not cool enough to do drugs. That's the thing. I feel like that's like for like a really cool person with cooler stories.
Yeah, like why would you automatically think, yeah, pills? You guys are fucking weirdos.
I'm flattered you think I could just go afford non-prescription pills off the street, though. Thank you.
So Layla says, I live in a 100-year-old house and I sleep in the attic sometimes. Don't see that first line. You're setting yourself up. Cause I snort sprinkles.
Cool. I bet that makes your phlegm very.
It's not a good start to a ghost story. So sometimes because I snort sprinkles, so I hear footsteps, see shadows, and hear throats clearing in my kitchen. I am throwing the house away. Throw the sprinkles away. I don't know.
Throw this house away.
It's the cutest name for meth or coke or whatever that is. What is snort sprinkles? Because that might be why you're hearing all that. You can't count that out.
Theoretically snort anything, right?
Huh?
I know. I look super pale in this lighting. That's fine. I'm pale in person too. I've seen it a few times. Pale. That's okay.
Okay. Well, everybody being mean today?
That's okay. That's okay.
That's
okay. Is that the girl from The Grudge? I've gotten that before. That's okay too.
You guys are assholes today.
To be fair, none of it's original.
You out here snorting sugar? Don't smoke sprinkles, aka broken windows.
What?
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.
See, this is like you with your gun analogies or your gun euphemisms. Like you're saying all these words for gun, they're saying all these words for drugs, and we have no idea what's going on.
Is that what they're talking about?
I think so.
I guess so. We love you, Jade. A little bit. I'm interested. Like that's a lot of people don't have ghost stories that horrible. Like that was like torment.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't believe in ghosts?
Well, I don't know.
It seems like
I believe in situations that can't be explained yet. And that's one of them.
Yet. Okay. So at one point some scientist is going to be like, "Oh shit, this is what a ghost is." And it's going to have a definition and everyone's going to believe.
Oh, there you go.
Everyone's going to believe. Bruh, why? Damn is a fire swear word. It's hilarious in so many contexts. As an ad lib when somebody gets knocked out. Damn. See? That's why damn was so high up on my list.
Damn.
Dean Settle. Okay. Can ghosts have sex in the afterlife and reproduce? No. You know the answer to that.
I don't think reproduce, but I think boning. Well, you guys watch. Do you watch Big Mouth? Big Mouth, all those. I love that's my favorite show in the world.
Oh, my bad. I like that. That had to hurt. I connected.
It's fine.
Completely. Jesus Christ.
But like, all those like ghosts of like the old celebrities in the attic have that orgy during that one episode. So it's like, dude, I bet
ghost orgy.
Because it's the thing is
there's
like
for sure been a ghost orgy in here.
Ghosts can theoretically kind of just like go through you, but can a ghost go through another ghost, or can they like touch each other? Because if ghost sex is just like air in a air hole, I can't imagine it'd be that satisfying.
It's just like
it's like.
I guess that's the most like logical thing.
I hope that gets turned into a GIF.
Because I mean, if ghosts can touch you technically, and people have woke up with like scratches and fucking
little burn marks and
all
stuff.
That stuff. So I mean, I guess
what if like what if those were accidents? And like the thing is, it's like ghosts have settings. It's like I want to go interact with a human.
Settings.
Okay, so I'm a cold, airy ghost. I want to emulate nice, warm flesh. Okay, let me just turn up my temperature really quick. Too hot. I burnt them again. Shucks, I'm sorry.
Well, it might be how that is, because how else would you interact with stuff, or they'd just be grabbing at the sink or something like that,
right?
And going
like, how do you throw things?
You got to set it to like human, and I guess if two ghosts are set to ghost, or if two ghosts set to like touching humans, two ghosts could technically have sex.
And I bet it's cool because theoretically you might be able to like float and stuff, right?
Oh, so they'd be like, oh damn, they fucking all over the place, and you just hear like, whoa.
Oh.
I'm about to boost.
All right.
I heard it as it was coming out.
Mm,
It wasn't good.
it's okay.
Uh,
Can't have it all.
somebody in here really wants me to talk about some type of Metroid or asteroid or something like that.
Oh.
All right, TL Life really wants my attention. Why did I describe? What? Please unsubscribe, you little troll loser. How about
Oh,
I'll
no.
help you. I'll help you. Report the fuck out my live, then, nerd.
Damn, this is real.
Put user in timeout. Why the fuck did I subscribe to hi people? All right, well, bye, loser.
You saw this guy in the thumbnail and you didn't know that you were subscribing to
Yeah.
high people?
Well, I mean, he said that like 6 times, so clearly he doesn't want to leave.
Okay.
He's like, I want attention. Pick me up. I want to go uppy. That's how I see like I would like to go uppy, please. From Mortal Kombat. People, this is not Jade from Mortal Kombat. It's a new one. It's a new one. It's a new improved one. Did you come? You came out before it came out. Technically, you did come out. Did you come out before Mortal Kombat? When did your
I was
birthday?
born in 92.
Oh,
And the
okay.
first Mortal Kombat was, I don't know.
Let's find this out.
Let's do this.
When was the first Mortal Kombat? It is getting so hot in here.
It's so warm.
When was Mortal?
Is it weird if I take a bathroom break? If I have to tinkle?
No, it's already been an hour. Hang on, let me just figure this
Oh,
out.
okay.
Oh, 92. You came out right before the first
Oh,
Mortal
dude,
Kombat.
check that out. It came out right after me because my birthday's in June, July,
thought you said
August.
91.
2 months, 92.
Okay, so you
2
guys were both
months.
probably being made around the same time.
We were both conceived.
You and
around.
Mortal Kombat were
Jade
being
was
created.
being illustrated while my mom was being infiltrated.
Ooh, I was gonna throw something, but there wasn't as good,
Penis.
anything as good as that. Bro, why I used to have out of body experiences a lot in high school, and I've seen some things during them 2 times, and I'll never forget it. You know, are you going to share? Send me. Maybe the next podcast you can share.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you guys for another episode. There's quite a few of you guys in here. Another episode of the
Thanks.
Cloudy Podcast. We found some scientific stuff. We learned about Pluto, space herpes, space straps. Can ghosts have sex? Best cuss words.
Mm-hmm.
We covered a lot.
Yeah, I think
You're a little
a
door
lot of
jiggling ghost guy.
Yeah.
He was- I don't know what he was trying to
Made
do.
the whole internet believe that I'm under the influence of amphetamines, which is a common.
Just the weirdos.
thing.
Which hey, you're gonna get those. You're gonna get those. Oh, I'm sorry if you just got here, but hey, started from the beginning. It was good through and through. But as always, I'm Patrick Cloud. Thank you to my guest Jade.
Yo,
I think we're
thank
gonna
you, internet.
Stay tuned
having
for
me.
some Cloudy Cast. We might play some video games.
Beach
Bring her
show.
back, Pat. Bring her back.
Bring her back.
All right, if you would like to be back, let me know. Let me know what your Mondays is looking like. But I will see you guys next week or a surprise. I'll be popping up sometimes.
Woo! Bye.
See ya, guys.
Oh,
Oh, so hot.
I gotta pee so bad.